Chimwazachiedza, ha ha!
I actually recently watched Charmaine's YouTube video and she was making a mocktail. Not around here, partner. Not around here. I'm actually joking, I'm actually drinking tea, but I just really wanted to make that reference. How much does this bottle feature in my videos ever since my channel started? Let's actually do a little compilation of how many times this bottle has appeared in my YouTube videos. Roll the footage.
You're drunk.
I didn't sleep.
I
Sipping on lean.
Money.
That'll actually not bad.
be right back.
I am kind of excited for today's video because I also don't know what to expect, to be completely honest with you. In today's video, we're going to be reading my Twitter drafts, okay? If you don't know what Twitter is, I don't even know what to tell you. When it comes to the rankings of my favorite apps, it definitely has to be Twitter, TikTok, and Pinterest. Those are my creme de la creme, you know? I'm even bringing out different languages, but my favorite app is Twitter. You know, it's wild in there. It's crazy in there. People telling you their raw thoughts. It gets a bit toxic and draining because there's just so many people chucking around opinions on Twitter. But let me tell you, no one gives a fuck what you look like on Twitter. We are thinking about what the hell is in that nut of yours. I laugh the most on Twitter. Because of that, I'm very active on Twitter. I don't think I tweet a lot, but I definitely tweet. I definitely let you guys into a little bit of my mind, you know? I don't really feel like posting anxiety that I feel on like Instagram or like even YouTube. Those are my bread and butter. I once filmed a video here on this channel during lockdown in 2020 where I was reacting to voice notes that I took when I was high. This is kind of the same premise because most of these tweets I did initially tweet them when I was high, and I know that it's probably like fucking gibberish or whatever, so I just always put it in my drafts. You know, I don't even think about posting them. Sometimes I put them in my drafts. Recently I tried to tweet something and I didn't have data and it went to my drafts and it showed me all my drafts and I said no fucking way. We start from the guys, this is insane. Okay, my phone is cracked. We're not gonna talk about that. These are all my this is insane. We're not going to do all of them. We can do a part 2 if you guys want, but I'm going to do this is insane. We're just gonna do the ones that are most like, what the hell was I on about? This is so funny. Before we get into this video, subscribe to my channel. Let's fucking get into it. I think part of the reason why I don't like JayZ is the fact that I feel incredibly poor when I listen to him. I'll be having Google right by my hip the whole song. Okay, first of all, I just don't really listen to JayZ. It's not primarily because of this, but I do not generally listen to JayZ. I'm not a ho. Do people actually say that? Every time I listen to JayZ, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Zero relatability to me. You guys are introducing me to new things that I have no idea what they are, but every time I've listened to a JayZ song, I have to literally Google what he's talking about, and usually it's like a fucking watch. 500k or dinner with JayZ. This one is a bit funny because here I just tweeted, drugs won't make it better. Have you tried? Or I think I was probably really going through it. Quick and easy breakfast recipe, and it's always just avocado toast. Actually dive into this a little bit. Half the time when I'll be on TikTok or something, most of the time they'll be like quick and easy breakfast recipe and they're making avocado toast. Can I please ask you a question? Who needs a recipe for avocado toast? Did you not hear what I said? I said who needs a recipe for avocado toast? You know what? Okay, cool. Here I was talking about money heist, obviously, and I said, not sure what's more illegal, the heist or Tokyo's haircut. Why would I say that? I even tried to watch Friends while I was high and I didn't laugh. It's like in this life you're either The Office or your Friends. I am a The Office stan. I don't think Friends is funny. I have Dwight on my fucking phone cover and you wanna come chat to me about Friends? Fuck off, mate. I said, so if you're married, is it okay to put gospel music into your sex playlist? Best years of our lives, Tisina Mari, PKP. Money aside, me saying Tisina Mari aside, these are the best years of our lives. It gets worse. Who chose the name Pascal? If you don't know what Pascal is, it's a brand in Zim that makes chocolates and stuff. And I just want to know who chose the name Pascal. They ran it through everyone in the boardroom meeting. They took it through printing. They took it to the design team. At the end of the day, they were still like, Pascal is the right name. Yes, I said it. I said it cause I can. Oh my gosh. Only game I have on my phone, and the only game I've had on my phone for a long time, is Subway Surfers. No Wi-Fi, you have nothing. You need something, you know, just to keep your little mind intact. Have Subway Surfers. Just also to say, I am a beast at Subway Surfers. Any high score you have, I promise you, I have beat it. My main concern here is, if you play Subway Surfers, please can you just tell me, what does the head start do? You can have the shoes that make you jump like twice as high, like the jetpack, whatever. But what does the head start do? Because as soon as that head start is over, the guy's already on your ass. What I'm saying is that don't say it's a head start. Like, I'm not going to try and win these points if your head start is lying. No matter how big a piece of sushi is, you need to eat it in one go. I know some of the sushi pieces are really big. You know, sushi pieces are even big when I try to eat them. You have to try and make the whole thing fit in your mouth. Sorry, I do not make the rules, but then this is just how life is. It's not a sandwich. Sushi is a one-bite food. Sorry. No way in hell I'm going to a restaurant to pay for a toasted sandwich. I really actually just like to talk about this topic. When I go to a restaurant, I'm trying to have something that I'm not trying to make at home. So why are you having a ham and cheese toasted sandwich that costs you $12 at a restaurant? I also never used to buy breakfast. I'm not saying that I would go on a breakfast date and order full chicken. That's not what I'm saying. If I went out for breakfast, I'm ordering shit that I know that I'm not making at home. And a full English breakfast is always so expensive. Why am I paying $18 for eggs, bacon, toast, and beans? Huh? But also, you know, I'm kind of grown up. Breakfast dates are like my favorite. A breakfast date that leads into you guys spending the whole day together? Sign me up. I am a little bit of a sucker for a, you know, nighttime, a dinner date, you know, low lighting, live music preferably. Okay, now I'm actually getting into my feels. But yeah, I love a good breakfast date. I love how breakfast tastes. So sometimes, you know, I'll like just say, okay, I'm gonna order breakfast, you know, but typically I have a whole thing against buying things from restaurants that are so easy, cheaper, and simpler to just eat at your house. I'm discovering that I actually have such valid points. Why not just change the sentence instead of having to use things like the and symbol in the middle of a word? I know where this came from. I used to have a friend. They didn't like swearing or whatever. Now they're typing swear words with like symbols in the middle, and it just used to grind my gears. You said that you do not want to swear. Okay, fine. Just leave the whole thing out of your vocabulary. Why are you spelling shit with an exclamation in the middle? Why are you spelling bitch with an @ and a $sign? Like, what are you doing? Just change the word. Why are you trying to age restrict a swear word? But you're now affecting me if you're spelling the word fuck with the euro sign. I immediately see red whenever I see a spork. I have no valid reason for hating these things. I just hate everything about them. Why are you mixing a fork and a spoon? I actually do have a spork. No, I actually don't even think there's a spork. Yeah. Clearly a lot of the stuff that happens on the internet pisses me off. The title of the video will be Ways I Style My Braids, and nearly every time someone will show you a middle part. Don't get me wrong, actually, fuck you. What do you mean? I have braids and I'm like, you know what? I want to try a new style. Let me go on my Pinterest and look for inspiration on how to do my hair. Do you think that I don't know about a middle part? It's just leaving your hair down. Do you think that I didn't think about that? When you're making the video, do you say, okay, I've inspired someone here. This one, they didn't know about it. This one I was gatekeeping, but you know what? Middle part, bust down. And I'm so glad that my Twitter drafts have given me the platform to finally speak on that. Ooh, very valid, JayZ. Why are monkey emojis accessible to men? If I'm speaking to a guy and he uses the monkey emojis, unironically, I'm saying this because I know there's men in real life who use the monkey emoji and they'll be so serious. It's not only to men, to be fair. If you're a girl and you're using those monkey emojis seriously and you're not trying to be funny, what's going on? I just feel like it's a more criminal offense if you're a guy, because I think the guy will be trying to flirt with you and now he's using that monkey emoji like this. Grow up. Every time I see Keith Powers, I say yay without fail, because yay. Yeah, no guys, self-explanatory. Keith Powers is fine as The theme that I'm seeing here is that I don't like men. Don't like some things that I see on the internet that I don't understand. This draft just says, no one. Men, I wish I could cry. This one is so serious because men love that line. It could be a quiet room. No one will be saying a fucking word. And a man will just be like, no, like, yo, I haven't cried in a long time, bro. Like, I don't even remember the last time I cried. Like, I wish I could cry, man. Like, how do you guys cry? Okay. What do you want me to say? Don't know if boys think it's cool. I don't know if you want us to think that, okay, this guy is macho. I don't know. Sometimes a nigga will genuinely be saying, if you're like my friend and you're talking to me and you're like, you know, like I feel really sad, but you know, I just can't make myself cry. Okay, like fine, fair and fine. Like, you know, let's talk about it, you know. But like, we are in the middle of the section. It's hard for me to imagine a boy version of Pinterest. In my mind, Pinterest is for the girlies. I just genuinely can't imagine a boy version of Pinterest. In your Pinterest and see like cars and like Jose Mourinho, Jose. Here I just said, I don't think I want to do anything on my birthday, but I do know that I want people to awkwardly, and I didn't finish the thought. That's all it says. I think let's leave Roadrunner chickens for running competitions instead of hurting jaws. I hate Roadrunner. Okay, guys, why are we eating that chicken? That doesn't even count as white meat to me. If I'm eating chicken, that needs to be boiled for like an hour until it's soft. Let me just eat beef. Let's leave Roadrunner for running on the road.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I once met a guy at a house party and we instantly got I once met a guy at a house party and we instantly got along. After getting super high, I started ranting to him about my love for Michael Jackson. This man's eyes light up. He pulls up his hoodie and he's wearing a shirt with Michael Jackson on it. I'm gonna do a mini little story time right now to explain that tweet to you guys. I was at like a house, it wasn't even like a house party, it was chills. One of my friends invited their friend, right? Now I'm speaking to the guy, like my newfound friend, whatever. Let's call him, I could actually say his real name, but I actually don't even really remember it. Let's call him Patrick. So now I'm talking to Patrick or whatever, and I don't know, like I was really high and I was like, you know, I was just like really feeling my passion for Michael Jackson. A random fact, but guys, I love Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson. I can tell you exactly where I was doing with everything. Now that Michael Jackson had died, I started talking to this guy about Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson, like my favorite song is Rock With You, whatever, you know, like I fucking love Michael Jackson. This guy says to me, you're fucking joking. You love Michael Jackson? I am Michael Jackson's biggest fan, you know, and I thought he was trolling me at this point. I thought he was like, you know, this fucking weirdo, let me just indulge her, whatever. She's also like blown. I was at a stage where it doesn't matter what you would say to me, like I would think that there's the best intentions, you know. We had already formed this like deep friendship bond already, and like 2 hours of us knowing each other. This guy lifts up his shirt, and underneath his shirt, he's wearing a Michael Jackson top. He pulls out his phone, shows me a picture of his room. His room has a whole mural behind his bed of Michael Jackson. I don't know how to explain the feeling that I had that day. The coincidence of this is insane. It was just one of the most beautiful moments of my life. I will always remember that story. Wherever that guy is today, like, dude, I hope you're actually amazing. Aki looks like an older woman that we all know. If you don't know who Aki is, Aki as in Aki and Popo, you don't know who they are, you do know who they are, you just don't know their name. This is them. Those guys, first of all, they run my stickers on WhatsApp. This is Aki. No offense, but tell me you don't know a woman, also specifically from Zim. Tell me you don't know an older woman who looks like that.
What my lips may not speak.
I'm not even trying to be rude, but just tell me that this is in my Mutsa.
Die.
Tell me that this is in my Tino. Tell me. And honestly, with that, I'm gonna end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I don't even know what to say. Love and lots. Thank you for always being patient with me. I love you. Bye.